I'm going to start on this rug now, so I'll give you a bit of a rundown on how I go about fleshing and salting. So stay tuned. Alright, so here's the rug. So what I've got to do is I've got to see all these little bits of meat. They've got to come off. So it's a slow, tedious job, but you've got to do it because when you salt it, the salt will it'll dry the hide and it'll lock the hairs into their pores. If there's a bit of meat like this, that means the salt can't get to the hide, and if the salt can't get to the hide, then the hair will fall out in that spot where you didn't get salt to it. So it's a tedious job, takes ages, it's a pain in the bum, but if you don't do it, the hair falls out of your rug. So see all these bits of meat, you just got to slice away them like this, and then just peel them back so that you're down to that membrane, which is just, so there'll be bits of meat like that, there'll be bits of fat like that. It's all got to come off, and it is a painful, gruesome, tedious job. Alright, so this is not 7-Up, it's a salt, non-iodized. So what I'm going to do is heap this all over it. As you can see, it's all been fleshed, so there's no big chunks of meat or fat or anything. And then you've got to make sure you get it right into all the corners and all that. So pour all this on, and then go around, make sure it's all spread in. And then after a day, all the moisture will be sucked out of that hide, and then it'll actually sweat, all the moisture will just sort of run away, and then you've got to salt again. So this is step one. As you can see, the salt's starting to work, it's starting to draw the moisture out of the hide, getting pools of moisture. So we'll roll it up now, and then put it in the bag so that the moisture can drain out. So there it is hung up. As you can see, that moisture's draining out. So after you saw me in the bush salt it, I shook all that salt off, and that's all new salt. And it's starting to, it's still a bit stiff. I mean, it's still a bit wet, but it's only been a couple of days, so give that another few days. That'll be like hard as a board, and then I'll go for the next step with that. See, it's all covered in heaps of salt. So all that salt, it's all going to come off. Get all that off. But it looks pretty good, check this out. Alright, eh? The next step is you've got to tan it. To do that, it involves all sorts of expensive products, chemicals, and there's a whole lot of work involved. I'm not going to show you how to do that, because what I do from this point, I roll it up and I send it to the tannery. And they charge 150 bucks, and it comes out, and it's a professional job. That's how I'm gonna send it to the taxidermy man, who will then send it off to the tannery. And when it comes back, it'll look smick. Welcome back. It's been about 3 months, and I got my rug back. It's pretty good, I reckon. It's quite soft. It's not at all stiff. This is where it now lives in my house, on the lounge. You can probably see what I mean by the neck. It's just a bit too long. But yeah, other than that, you happy with it? So the rug lives there, and the antlers live here. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.